A quick thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel recently. It's your support that helps my channel grow, and as long as you like them, I'll keep making them. And if you haven't subscribed yet, why not? The more the merrier. And so there have been quite a few convenient defections from the Reform Party to the Tories recently. And if you ask me, I think they're all dodgy, and they smell of a stitch-up. And one in particular, she got absolutely destroyed by entrepreneur and reform donor Zia Yusuf on GB News. You see, it just doesn't make sense why all these candidates who defected to the Tories did so at the very last minute. And their claims just don't make sense anyway. Especially Georgie David. Now, she was standing for reform in the seat of West Ham and Beckton, and she said she was quitting with immediate effect. And she claimed that the vast majority of her fellow candidates are racist, misogynistic and bigoted, which is of course a load of nonsense. And I think Zia Yusuf forensically dismantled her ridiculous claim. Now, he took a swipe at the mainstream media as well, because he said he was disappointed with the total lack of scrutiny and deductive capability that most media seem to have with this claim, and he's absolutely right. This story has been plastered all over the media without scrutiny, and it's absolutely absurd. They've just taken it for face value, of course, because it's Reform and Nigel Farage. If a female former candidate says that there are all these things, then it must be true. Now, Zia Yusuf went on to say that this candidate was a Tory who came over to Reform, and she was selected as a candidate. She says the vast majority of Reform candidates are the slurs that she used. And the mainstream media's lack of being able to objectively assess this claim. He went on to say that Reform have 611 candidates, and this person supposedly campaigned in this constituency. Nominations were closed on June the 7th, which means it's been 25 days. So in order for her to make such a serious allegation, she'd have needed to meet 20 Reform candidates every single day up until now, then get to know them, and for them to open up to her and reveal their inner racist, misogynistic and bigoted side, according to her. And so by this simple reasoning, Zia Yusuf completely buried Georgie David's claim. But if you are gullible enough and you watch and read and believe everything the mainstream media says, then this person's word is gospel. All these Reform candidates are effectively neo-Nazis, and Nigel Farage is Hitler reincarnated. But of course, if you've got any common sense, and you can objectively look at a claim like this, like Zia Yusuf has, then it's all utter nonsense, isn't it? Like I said in a previous video, I wouldn't be surprised if half these candidates were just plants put there by the Tories, and then literally days or hours away from the general election this Thursday, they resign, stand down, defect and slag off Reform. And the papers believe every word they say. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how the mainstream media works in this country. And that's why I don't believe a word they say. And there we go, I'm Paz49, thanks for listening, and until the next time, Roger Trout.